Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is SHAZA Binti ISMAIL and my metric number is A24-83099. Okay, we are from Group 1 and our presentation is based on Case Study 2, Demand of Rice, which is related to Chapter 3, Government Intervention in the Market. Next, our group consists of 6 members, which are Amirah binti Mandu, SHAZA Amirah binti ISMAIL, NORSAIDATULEWANINA binti Muhammad ZAMRI, NASUHA binti ROSLAN, Amirah binti Muhammad AZHAR, and lastly, EZZHAM HAZIQ BAHRIN. So without further delay, I will begin the presentation with the introduction. Okay, rice is a staple food and main energy source in Malaysia with high consumption across households. It is also culturally significant, featuring in traditional dishes like nasi lemak and nasi kerabu, reflecting its role in Malaysian identity. Beyond culture, rice supports national food security and provides income for the farmers, helping maintain economic stability, especially in rural areas. This report aims to analyze the demand and supply of rice in Pangkalan Chepah, determine the equilibrium price and quantity, and examine how government subsidies affect rice affordability in the market.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Amirah binti Mandu and my matrix number is A24A3451. Rice has long been cultivated and the rice we eat is produced by removing its outer husk. In Malaysia, the rice industry is vital for food security and farms' income. Although modern machines speed up processing, traditional methods still exist in the rural area. Pangkalan Chepah was selected as the study area due to its high population and many educational institutions, which increased rice demand, making it suitable for analyzed demand and supply relationship.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NORSAIDATULEWANINA binti Muhammad ZAMRI. My metric number A24A3206. I will present about demand curve and supply curve. For demand curve, the demand curve shows an inverse relationship between price and quantity demand. When the price of rice increase, consumers reduce their purchases. For example, at the price RM1.00, quantity demand is 35 kg. And at the price RM1.20, quantity demand drops to 25 kg. This complies with the law of demand, where when the price increases, the quantity demand decreases because consumers tend to look for cheaper options when the price increases. Therefore, the rice market in Pangkalan Chepah clearly shows this negative relationship. For supply curve, the supply curve slopes upward from left to right, indicating a one-way relationship, meaning that when the price increases, the quantity supply also increases. For example, at the price RM1.00, quantity supplies 25 kg, and at the price RM1.20, supplies increase to 35 kg. Producers act rationally by increasing supply when the price increases to gain higher profit. This curve obeys the law of supplies, which is price increase and supply increase. The rice market in Pangkalan Chepah shows a positive relationship between price and quantity supply.
My name is Amirah binti ROSLAN. My metric number is A24B2920. I will explain about the equilibrium curve. When the demand curve and the supply curve intersect, the equilibrium point occurs at a price level of RM 1.10 and in equilibrium quantity of 30 kg. At the equilibrium price, the market is in a stable state, that is no excess demand or excess supply. The price increases above RM 1.10, then there is an excess supply. On the contrary, when the price falls below RM 1.10, then there is a shortage of supply. Therefore, at a price of RM 1.10, the price market in Pangkalan Chepah is efficient and balanced.
To find the demand function by using the formula QD equals A plus BP. First, we have to find B first. So, B is equal to the change in Q divided by the change in P. B equals 30 minus 35 divided by RM1.10 minus RM1. So, B is equal to negative 50. Now, we must find A. We choose P1 and Q1. 35 is equal to L minus 50 multiplied by RM1. 35 equals L minus 50. A is equal to 35 plus 50, so A is equal to 85. So the demand function is QD is equal to 85 minus 50P.
Next, we will explain how we calculate the supply function. We use the general form of the supply equation, which is QS equal to A plus BP. To find the values of A and B, we use two supply points. When the price is RM1.00, the quantity supplied is 25. When the price is RM1.10, the quantity supplied is 30. First, we find B, which represents the change in quantity over the change in price. So, B equal to 30 minus 25 divided by 1.10 minus 1.00. This gives us B equal to 50. This positive value makes sense because when the price increase, the quantity supplied also increase. Next, we find A by substituting one of the points into the equation. Using the point P equal to 1.00 and Q equals to 25. Okay, 25 equal to A plus 50 in bracket 1.00. So, 25 equal to A plus 50, which means A equal to negative 25. Therefore, the final supply function is QS equal to negative 25 plus 50P.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Anis Amirah binti Muhammad Azhar, and my magnetic number is 8483066. For this section, I will explain how the subsidy changed the market outcomes. After calculation, the new supply function of the subsidy is QS equals negative 2.5 plus 50P at equilibrium E1. After we equate the new equilibrium of the subsidy, which is QD equals QS, 85 minus 50P equals negative 2.5 plus 50P. The new price is 0.875 ringgit and the quantity is 41.25 kilogram. Next, there are two main effects of the subsidy. First, the market price decreased from 1.10 ringgit to 0.875 ringgit because the producers' costs are reduced. So it's allowing them to supply more at a cheaper price. Second, the equilibrium quantity increased from 30 kilogram to 41.25 kilogram. It is because as the producers are encouraged to produce more due to the subsidy. In short, the subsidy lowers the price and increases the quantity of price market. Thank you.
Hi, my name is EZZHAM. My matrix number A2483085, and I will continue to the third point, effect of subsidies, which is consumers benefit from cheaper and more stable rice prices. And number 4, producers can benefit because they can produce more and their costs are supported by subsidy. The rice market in perkara cheaper follows the basic law of demand and supply, with the original equilibrium at 1 ringgit 10 cent and 30 kilogram. When the government provides a 45 cent subsidy, production costs fall, shifting the supply curve to the right. This creates a new equilibrium of 875 cent and 41.25 kilogram, giving consumers lower price and encouraging producers to supply more. Overall, the market shows how demand, supply, and government intervention work together to stabilize price and increase rice availability.